All right.
And what do you?
Julia, you're the communist and the socialist. And here's what you're gonna tell her. You know, I need your vote. I need your vote because here's what I can do for you.
Call him socialist and Nazi.
Yeah. You both know what's best for Germany here.
Maybe if we all vote.
I need you to vote for me, and I'm gonna do the same thing over here because I'm like I'm your muscle.
You either like us or against us. You decide.
Who didn't we talk to? So here on the Gestapo, we count on your vote. Not gonna like what happens to you in the end, I can tell you that. You don't have anything to worry about. You just need to be supportive. Got all these benefits for you. We got trade unions here. So if you follow us, you're gonna make all the money. It's just what you need to do. It's for the good. It's for the good of the community. I'm seen as a traitor.
I really think about it because
I am the Gestapo. You should be scared.
socialists, and remember that socialists are doing everything for the workers. He's promising to put all of the German workers back to work. Remember, we had a depression. Who else have you got?
Come over here, have a seat. This is going to be exactly like it would have been in Parliament, so we have our vote. The vote will be public. We've seen a lot of that over the last few days, especially with the tribal councils. The votes are public.
So, down we go.
You
can just sit right there. Come on down.
First they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me.
The things that you think in your head, when you see them, maybe you could draw a picture of how you feel, you could draw a picture of what you think of when you think of an Indian mascot. You could draw pictures that came to your mind when you were reading this article. I have some pretty vivid pictures in my mind when I read it.
See it first. They visualize what they want to do, and then they want to put it down if they're going to write it. So what Mrs. Tinker and I are going to do today is to help you visualize what you want to write. The visualization technique for writing is important because it actually simplifies your work. If you're trying to do something the way your brain doesn't work, then it makes it much, much more difficult. Out of those ideas of respect has flowed a really close, tight association between the Northern Arapaho of the Wind River Reservation and Arapaho High School in Littleton, Colorado. They, the Northern Arapaho in Wyoming, would commission a native artist to do the drawing. The suggestion is that you draw something. It can be cartooning, or if cartooning isn't your thing, draw. And you don't have to draw anything that looks like anything. It can be abstract. I have, oh thanks, all these colored markers to work with, and I brought along charcoals. We're just going to let you draw.
Got some Sharpies in?
You want some Sharpies too?
Oh yeah, good, good. Excellent.
Think about that article and think about the images that come in your head, like Steve said. They don't. It doesn't have to be a picture of anything. It can be something abstract.
When you look at this art tomorrow, next week, or a year from now, because it's images, you'll remember what we were saying this morning. When you have an image, it makes your learning permanent. Wow. Look, wow. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Wow. Wow. And you're actually going to take this and put it on the place, the best that you can guess, on the place where it took place. All 3-point shots have got to take place outside the arc, right? But rebounds, steals, what's he got? Rebounds, steals, free throws, field goals, yeah. And on in threes. So you're going to see that. And then when it's all over, we're going to put it up on the board.
So you want to have a court, 3-point line, key. So ISLA, while he's doing that, would you mind getting the sticky notes out and delegate those responsibilities? And AJ, what am I doing?
The field goals.
Just field goals?
And 3-pointers.
Because when he starts to play it, we're going to do this in real time. We're not going to say, oh, wait a minute, I didn't catch that. So, sorry.
Got to be on your A game.
Zap, zap, zap. The right cornerback is weak.
We're going to run it down.
All those long gains are being given up by receivers in the right cornerback's area. So they figured that out. They said, oh, left tackle, there's their weakness. We can attack that. So it's the same idea.
Wait, teammates out. You can totally help them out, right? You can be loud, you can be noisy. Right there, coach. Where was that from, Nelson?
Was a shot, right? But it was a missed shot?
Yeah. Just a shot? Shot's blue? You put an X on it if it's missed.
Yeah.
And quickness on the outside with Wade and LeBron, but the versatility and the quickness of Bosch and Anthony. And then at the other end for Noah and Gibson and Asheep just makes these teams so tough to score on.
Okay, offensive rebound, AJ.
For Chicago,
Another steal. That's your steal.
Here's LeBron, and he is fouled by Bogan. And they're going to give him continuation on that. I mean, it's fouled by Boozer.
And then that's a rebound.
Steal.
There's a steal.
There's a steal. Orange.
Right here, AJ.
It's intended for Wade, but it's a kick ball, so...
Make Preston do it. Go up there and pop.
So Preston, you're gonna plot these data points.
X is mean they shot it.
So, mark these ones.
These are.
So I marked the blue ones?
Yeah, you're
Without
gonna mark,
the,
you're
don't
gonna
mark the
blue
one
ones.
with it.
It's the one with north, the one that that's the where we shot.
That's good.
Okay. I'm gonna hold that for you. Okay. So just go, yeah, find out where those are plotted. So you do, I do it on
The other side.
on the right side, because that's the side the Bulls were shooting on, right?
That's it.
Yeah, just find it, and then just.
Classes and we do strange things, and I have some money here, and I'd like everybody to reach in and grab and count what they get. So what do we get for the numbers? This is dimes and pennies. So what do you got?
31 dimes, or 4 dimes?
4 dimes and
31 pennies.
31, and the next one is?
23 dimes or 4 dimes. And 23 pennies.
23.
And then 24 pennies on one dime.
16 pennies and?
Yeah.
And no dimes.
Yeah.
You got 3 dimes, 25 pennies.
3 dimes and?
25 pennies.
So, how many are there in the jug? What is the ratio? What's the correct ratio?
4.
Now I have 220 coins. How many dimes would you have in here if I had to count them all out? Because I can't drain the lake, take all the dead fish and then count them.
In each step on the third page, there is a data sheet, and it tells you what you need to do on it.
Who among you is a fisherman? Well, some you pull out, they're keepers.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And some you throw back. And is that because you know how many you mark? How many have you marked?
Okay, did you count them?
Yeah, I got 35 and you gotta cut them in half, right?
You gotta cut the tails off. And so you count.
Yeah,
The heads
yeah,
go
and
back in,
on
yes.
the tail,
The tails.
they put a little bit of a mark, clips on, and then they release them.
This is the number of fish that you capture each time. There'll be 440. That's what your answer is. So,
Count these gunners.
Nope, just sit back and enjoy for now. We will be working on a project a little bit later though, so there we go.
Our grant folks would sit us down around the table, got a kerosene lantern, no electricity. Kerosene, you smell like kerosene too. It'd be light right around that table, it'd be kind of shadowy and dark around us. Then you could smell the wood stove. You know how wood burns? Yeah. Campground. Got that kind of smell inside the house. And they tell us stories. Find land, find clay, find something at the bottom of this ocean and bring it back up. So that's the creation story my grandfolks told me. There's always a scientific explanation to it. You know, they really don't believe. So I've run into a few scientists a few times and told them about things like this. And they say, oh. What do you think, students? Any thoughts about it? But you've heard this creation story before sometime in your lifetime, right?
Yeah.
The old man pipe would come in for the king pipe, and he was one that told these animals to go down there.
Yeah, I heard that story too growing up, the way she told it.
That's one I heard.
Yeah.
The first one I ever heard.
And what we had planned for today was to do this lesson, and then whoever was in art class was supposed to carry on this lesson over into their art class. But what I want you to pay the most attention to is this little area right in here.
And
you're gonna watch, this is where the Nile River is. So
and this right here, if you were in Africa and wanted to get to any other place, you have to go through the Sinai and you have to go through the Middle East. If you are in Europe and you want to go to Africa or this part of Asia, you come this way. Everything clashes. They all converge.
This kind of shows like that, exactly what Steve was talking about. that shows this route here, knowing everything. If you think of it like an airport map, when you look at the maps from the airports, now they show all the flights going in and out, and they're all clustered into one area. This is that cultural diffusion. This is where it all happens. All these people that are traveling around are going to mix and match and stuff in here and take those ideas back to wherever they came from.
Ray here is going to tell the story in Arapahoe of what happened to him when he used to work for the Arapahoe Ranch. Now pay attention to Ray, because he's going to tell it in Arapahoe. All right?
I'm looking at different colors.
What's familiar?
Horses, women,
Okay.
coral, blue.
Good. A long time ago, that's good. Long time ago, when he was working at Arapahoe Ranch, he was a cowboy. He got up early in the morning at the main ranch, and his brother, he was a cowboy, Edward. They seen this Indian woman dressed up in old buckskins. She had a rope. She was twirling it like this in that corral. And she was in that corral making those horses run around. Draw what you remember from that story.
Horses running around, circles around her. Pick up. Daniel. It's a horse.
Hey, draw what you remember from that story.
I'm looking at different colors.
I'm Native American, and this is a predominantly Native American school, so all of the things that we do a prayer in the morning, every morning, and we learn how to speak our language every day, third period. And culture's just it's just a really big part of my life. And place, just, I don't know, it can mean a lot of different things. And I don't know, to me it just really matters where you're at some points. And problem solving, I mean, that's just a big, well, it should be a big part of everyday life. Doesn't matter if you're in school or at work or even just at home. You always gotta figure out a way to answer to a problem that works out for everybody. Project-based learning, I've never been really like a part of something like that, but I don't know, it'd be really cool to like learn in a totally different way than anybody else does. 21st century skills, that's probably one of the most important parts of this slideshow. Because, well, if you don't have 21st century skills, then it's hard to really do anything in this modern world, because you gotta learn how to interact with people and know the way people talk and what it means and how to have an open mind. In the visual-spatial instruction, people may like start off slow, but then they could just like pass you up because you think that, I got this. Maybe some people might need a little bit more instruction on how to do a project, but that just means that they're more interested in it and they want to know exactly how to get it right. And self-confidence, this is very, very, very important. you can't have all these other different hoops unless you have self-confidence.